adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. We are in Branson, Missouri, where we are about to go beyond the lens. Now this attraction is something that is interactive, it's fun, it is the most selfied place in all of Branson, and we're about to go find out why. Now, no good attraction is fun alone, so today I have with me Mom! Yay. And we're about to walk through this giant camera. Mom was just mentioning the detail right here.
Those hands.
Yeah, the hands. They're pretty detailed and they're really impressive. They're bigger than King Kong. Now, once you have entered beyond the lens, we go well beyond the lens into a world of interesting things. Like this guy. Right here. Kind of looks familiar. And they do have an app right here called Beyond the Lens, and if you download this, they have a virtual scavenger hunt that you can go on and find all of these cool animals. And then if you can find all 20 of them, you receive a special prize at the end. Okay, so we have downloaded the app now, and it looks like now this is the pet finder. And whenever we get to a scannable, we'll use this and we will AR scan. And then it'll look like this, and we'll see what the new fun thing is. Oh, this is one of the pet scanners right here, and oh, whoa! Pull back from it a little bit so we can see what it is. It looks like it's a deer.
Wait a minute.
Okay, here it is. So we just found this, and then it tells us the little fact about it, which is that Audrey Hepburn met Pippin the deer while filming Green Mansion, and she ended up taking him home. Now, after you find each one of the pets, it adds it to your little cork board so you'll know which ones you're missing. Okay, it's time though. Let's go inside. Into Beyond the Lens. Look guys, it's the Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills, which might sound familiar because it was where the Clambutts kept their money. And you can stand by this right here, this massive block of money. Who do we love in Hollywood? Okay, let's see. Let's push the start button and see who we're supposed to love. Let's see. Oh, we get to pick who is the biggest diva. Lady Gaga, Aretha, Beyonce, Cher, Madonna, or Mariah Carey.
Who's the biggest diva?
The biggest diva.
She.
You think Beyonce? Okay, so Beyonce. It said no. It said that Lady Gaga is the biggest diva. Okay, next up we're gonna spot the difference. Okay, here we go. We have to find 5 differences. Oh, Mom found one. There we go. I found one. Oh, it added because I double clicked it by accident. After passing the red carpet, having our photos taken, interacting a couple times, it's so exciting in here, guys. And we're moving up the rest of the red carpet to the 2nd floor to see what's next. And now I'm moving to the Gossip Gallery with everyone famous. Now, this gallery is filled with impersonators, I'm pretty sure. But they're really cool. They're all talking paintings, and the celebrities will chat with you as you kind of walk through. And there's some really famous faces in here. Dolly, Bush, Clinton, Britney. We even have Jack. All the people who basically you can go by a single name are here as well. There's a lot. Some pretty awesome moments along this timeline that surrounds this entire room. And right here in the middle, a VR experience. It's a huge Atari, guys. Oh my gosh, this is like the best thing ever. That was a lot harder than it looked.
I'm never any good at that.
That is not my game, but we also have Super Mario here. But they also have Super Nintendo and then also Sega Genesis over here. So you can play some of your favorites in this room. Finding those in themselves is super cool, but there's even more that lays ahead. Cool fun fact about games before we leave this area. The weight of all games and consoles produced by Nintendo is about 2.5 billion pounds or 1.2 million tons, which is more than an aircraft carrier. Here you'll find current social media of some of the celebrities and what's going on in the world of social media. This one's my favorite. Look at this. Betty White with a bear. It says friends forever, says it all. Yes, we love Betty. This is a giant Space Invaders. How often do you get to have a video game that is bigger than you? This is crazy. Now it's time for us to go play Wall of Defenders. We're gonna throw things at the wall as hard as we possibly can. This should go well. Okay, so this is how it goes. We have these balls right here, and we're gonna throw them at that wall. So that was fun, and now we move into 6 degrees of celebrity. Now this is fun because it is said that there are 6 degrees between any two people. So you can link all people in Hollywood to another person through no more than 6 degrees. So we're gonna play the game. Okay, this is how it works. We're going to pick 2 stars, any 2 stars. So select anybody that you like, Mom. She's going with Betty White for the first one. Okay. And then the second one, it looks like she's gonna go with who? She's gonna go with Tom Hanks for the second one. Okay. So then she's gonna push the go button and we're gonna find out how they're connected. Here it is. It only took 1 connecting point. Saturday Night Live 40th anniversary. Wow. That's kind of fun, but you do only get to select actors, not singers on that one. So how well do we know Elvis? There's a quiz for it right here. Okay, right here is JFK. And of course, we all know that he was one of the most infamous presidents, but he was also assassinated in Dallas, Texas. And right here, we have some Dealey Plaza boxes. Let's go in and check out this, which is the conspiracy theories of JFK.
John F. Kennedy, his wife Jacqueline, Governor John Connally and his wife Nellie are traveling in an open motorcade through Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas. The next events would forever change the course of history.
Now, I have been to the book depository and I've visited. You can't do film there, otherwise I would share it with you guys. It's quite a fascinating museum, and I definitely encourage you, if you're ever in Dallas, to check it out. You will not believe some of the things that they have there. It's very in-depth, it's super in detail, and then they actually have the spot marked on the ground where you can go and see exactly where the president was when this happened. Now, they do have a pretty in-depth, detail by detail account here, and you can pick up each one of these phones and listen to a little bit of an account. Now, a lot of conspiracy theories, a lot of controversy will always come from this event. It is one of the most interesting things to deep dive down into, especially recently because more files were introduced that were previously sealed. So if you ever want to go down a rabbit hole, this is one. Now we go down a hall of celebrity mugshots, and some of these are a little rough. Like this is Mama June right here. Honey Boo Boo. Winona Judd without makeup looks absolutely like she's up to something. Nicole Richie looks like she knows in about 5 minutes somebody's gonna come get her out of jail, and she's not gonna be sitting there very long. Oh, Shia LaBeouf has tears in his eyes. He's very not okay with this. Woody Harrelson, I don't know why you went to jail, but it looks kind of like you might have been in a fight and are mad about it. Now, I'm really confused as to why David Bowie looks like he's actually ready for a photo shoot. This black and white photo looks professional. In 1969, this man went down as one of the most notoriously followed cult following groups ever. Charles Manson. People were literally crawling outside of the courtroom, scratching scars onto the top of their heads, doing anything he said, and yet all of these people had perished. Son of Sam is another one of those that plagued the police for a very long time. And then finally, after massive media coverage, David Berkowitz was captured. John Wayne Gacy was the killer clown, and it's weird to think that this only happened in '78. So that wasn't that long ago that this man was a clown by day and a serial killer by night. Jeffrey Dahmer looked like your everyday normal guy, and yet we all know that he managed to brutalize 17 different people. Following these, in 1999, the Columbine school shooting happened, and it was 2 guys. This is what, in my opinion, was one of the first most well-covered school shootings in the entire nation. And since then, we've not fixed this problem. We continue to have these issues. So this is something that we should be learning from this area right here. This is just as bad as all of those serial killers. It's not okay. This entire true crime area right here is about Jonbenet Ramsey. Now this one is a little bit creepy to me still to this day because, first of all, she was a pageant kid. She was a little bitty girl, and she was a very cute little girl, and yet something terrible happened to her. So she instantly became the cover of literally everything. And so you would go to the grocery store and there she'd be, and then there would be all of this news, but nothing really helping them to solve the problem. Now eventually they did get a confession on that from this guy right here, but there's still a lot of people who don't feel as though this necessarily is fully the true answer to what happened. So the true crime enthusiasts continue on looking for those little moments to find out what really happened. Of course, another one that I remember is the Lacey Peterson disappearance and all that went into that. And here we have the timeline of the boat and some of the things that were being said and the things that might have led up to what happened, along with a picture right here of Scott Peterson. Ugh. Now the first part of the Beyond the Lens is pretty lighthearted. Lots of games, fun things. But when you get into here, it's a little bit deeper, obviously. A huge wall in front of me about Ted Bundy, and as we move on, it looks like there's a whole section about O.J. Simpson. So it's kind of a happy, upbeat place, and then an informative place. It's a place of all types. But remember guys, if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. I remember this took what felt like forever because it was televised and it was such a high profile case. In fact, because of the OJ case, a lot of court cases now with higher end celebrities are shuttered from the media. So the media can't come into the room because this became a circus. Moving in here, what is this? It's Bigfoot! Oh no! This says research vehicle, but it looks like it's been abandoned. I wonder why. Oh no, we're going to the Bigfoot Tracking station, and there's a warning. What's inside? How big is Bigfoot? Oh, he's big. Oh guys, they're sneaky with some of these. They're hiding out in the places you'd never expect. Bigfoot Adventures Backwoods Tour. This is another touch screen right here. So we can find Bigfoot anywhere in the United States, it looks like.
Look at all these spots.
Okay, there's dots all over this map. So let's pick one that's close to kind of where we are in Texas, just in North Texas. Whoa! There's been sightings in Texas this close to us? Wow. So this place is a tiny little place in North Texas, and it says here that there was a report in 2001. They said something was 6'7" and it was traveling fast. Okay. Wise County, Farm Market Road 1810. Watch out, watch out. Bigfoot might be living out there. Now, in all of the accounts of Bigfoot, these are some of the many faces which have been accounted for. All have similarities, but are slightly different. And these are casts of feet that they think belong to Bigfoot from Yosemite National Forest in 2008. What? Idaho, 2001. It was cast by a 13-year-old boy. There's a lot more toe definition on this one, guys. Now here they have a few skulls. This one is a gorilla male. And then beside that we have this. These are just creepy looking, guys. So this just goes to average out the average man versus his counterparts here. So 5 feet, almost 6 feet, and averaging approximately 195 pounds. He lives approximately 75 years. Then we get over here to a western gorilla, which we're commonly compared to, and they're actually shorter. They're about 5'2" to 5'6", but they weigh 300 pounds and they only live 50 years. When we get up to Bigfoot though, he is 6'6" to 10 feet tall and anywhere between 400 pounds and 1,000 pounds. And because they have no idea on if he's real or not, they don't know what his lifespan would be. Is it possible that a Bigfoot could exist? Certainly. We may never know. There's things that live all around us that we can never put our thumb on directly. And they keep discovering different species. I personally think that if he does exist, he is the ultimate hide-and-seek champion. Okay, Mom is over here by Bigfoot having a little conversation, and he's huge. Through here here we get to be astronauts and learn a little bit more about space travel, but also take some really cool selfies.
Right, here's a list of things that astronauts can eat. Some of their favorites: yogurt, chocolate-covered nuts, some soups like lentil, macaroni and cheese, spaghetti even, I'm surprised, brownies, fruit, but usually freeze-dried, shrimp, beef, chicken, freeze-dried, and spicy sauce, very popular since astronauts lose their sense of taste.
Now sadly, they can't eat crackers or chips, pizza or bread, and they can't drink any sodas, fizzy drinks, or alcohol. Darn. Now here we can scan our ticket and actually be a part of the moon landing. Look at this. We get to be a part. So let's go get our photo. Mom is on the moon right now. Wow. Where are we? It looks like we have found aliens. Oh, they don't look so bad. They look like they come in peace. Then again though, that's what a lot of the context of a lot of movies are. We come in peace and then not so much. Now a couple things here. One, I've been to Roswell. I've seen tons of information about this. Two, they recently declassified documents saying that we have in fact had space invaders going do in our space galaxy area. So the question is, what really is the story? I mean, it's really presumptuous of us to think that we're here by ourselves in this like galaxy and stuff, and that other things don't exist, but at the same time, the thought of the little men is scary, because what if we're not the most intelligent ones? What if they are? What if? So you walk in here and you become an animal. It's an animal dance party. Mom is a bear. I think I'm a beaver. Okay guys, this is an escape room and we're gonna try it. Mom and I have 2 minutes to figure this out. So this man is about to lead us to the promised land and figure it out. It should be good.
5. Trying to get out to go home. You gotta solve puzzles. Alright, this panel right here on the side is gonna help you with your breaker box. Once you figure out your breaker box, this light right here is going to turn green. The box behind you is actually going to pop open when that light turns green. There you have 3 color-coded wires. You get the block of the outlets around the room. Once you figure that out, you get to go home. You have 2 minutes.
Okay.
Start the game. You got to hold down this red button. You cannot let go of this red button. If you let go of this red button, you blow up in the outer space.
We just died in space. Okay. That was not at all successful. I feel terrible now. Misguided decision in the escape room. We did not do well. So we're gonna move on and see if we can redeem ourselves just a little bit. Down the stairs we go and to Neverland, where all things are pointing toward Michael Jackson. Lots of interesting facts in here that I did not know. Like, did you know that Twitter and AOL both crashed at 3:15 on the day that he passed away? Or that Nicole Richie and the Bee Gees singer Barry Gibb's son were both his godchildren? Look at this. This is the hyperbaric chamber that Michael actually would have used. Now I have to say, this is one of the more messed up things that I've ever seen. The evolution of Michael Jackson's nose. 1975, 79, 82, 87, 91, and 2001. Like, who else has their nose documented on a wall somewhere in a cool place like Beyond the Lens? On top of that, we all know about his chimpanzee, but did you know that Michael had an elephant? We can do the Carlton dance. Oh. There is even a room here for Billy Graham right next to a celebrity dance-off. Pretty crazy, but every possible song that I've ever heard and seen a dance to is in this room over here. But inside this Billy Graham area, he was actually known to be the pastor to the presidents from 1947 to 2018. I did not know that personally, but you can see here that he was actually laid to honor in the Capitol Rotunda in Washington, D.C. It keeps surprising me the things that I'm learning in here, like celebrity pets, pastors to the presidents. Didn't think those things belonged in a sentence together. Speaking of presidents, step into the Oval right here. And you can have a presidential moment behind this. Here we can have a glimpse at what the royal wardrobe might have looked like. Look at these shoes. Guys, this crown is worth $39 million. What does the queen really own? Mom's gonna take on this one. Here we go.
Okay, the queen owns all the swans and the rivers of England. I think that's false.
Wrong. She owns all of the swans. Wow. It must be like the national bird or something.
Okay, the queen owns every street lamp in Great Britain. Let's go with screwed.
No, she doesn't own all of the lamps, just the swans, guys. That's crazy. This is an ongoing tracker of social media followings for some of the biggest celebrities out there. There's Jennifer Lopez right there. Beyonce. This whole wall is giant iPhones with games, and that looks like Flappy Bird that she's playing. Let's see, okay. I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna try it. Oh no, I fell in the water. Oh, I fell in the water again. Mom is checking her horoscope on the jumbo phone right now. And I think, there you go. Okay, here you go. But let's see who's a Pisces, okay? Okay, Pisces, right here. And, okay, here I am. And Carrie Underwood, Michael Jordan, and Julie Bowen. These are not my lucky numbers though, not whatsoever. This is another VR experience, guys. It's like you're walking on a tightrope, but you wear this headset and your view is this on the wall over here. So it looks absolutely terrifying. And as always, whenever we've completed something super fun, we exit through the gift shop. Now, if you have had a good time coming with me to Beyond the Lens, I hope that you will leave a like on this video, subscribe for future content, and check out the interactive map so you can see all of the cool adventures, not only here in Branson, but across the United States. Until next time, guys, bye! Whew. That was crazy today, wasn't it, Mom?
Yeah, it was.
It was like non-stop.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy, but it was fun.
It was so fun. There were so many things, and I'm pretty sure we've been here for like hours.
And I learned that I don't listen well when there's so much going around.
There's music, and there's like things blinking. There's stuff everywhere. And because of that, Mom got a little distracted.
A lot distracted.
You probably will too, though. So, who knows?